something exciting you probably want to know is that in September, we're on the 10th right now. So on Friday, it's actually Friday the 13th, which is pretty cool because it doesn't happen often. And it's actually supposed to be like a very scary type of day. And this year, so right now it's September, today's Tuesday. So in a few days, it'll be Friday the 13th. So much fun. So I was searching here, are there any other Friday the 13th? There actually are two Friday the 13th this year. So that's pretty spooky. And then I was also searching like different facts about Friday the 13th and why it's a scary day. So I'm going to go ahead and do something fun. So there's pretty much like a lot of stories as to why Friday the 13th is scary. And considering I actually wanted to put up some sort of house decor on in September before Thanksgiving, I was actually considering Right, so I was actually considering some home decor, um, outdoor that is, because I wanted to put some stuff up before Thanksgiving, so that means it's gonna be like a more of a fall type of theme to it. And since it's Friday the 13th, what better way to celebrate that day than to put up some decor outside? I'm really not going for scary right now. I'm actually just going for like fall type of colors. Nothing really Halloween, only because it's still a bit early for Halloween, but it still would be lots of fun to get some stuff up. So I think Friday the 13th, this Friday, will be lots of fun. And I'm actually not going for a cliche type of generic spooky Halloween outdoor decor. I'm kind of going for elegant, but at the same time festive. So I decided to put together some supplies and begin the process of decorating our front door. Not really too much, basically just where the front door is. So that should be lots of fun for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and begin putting things together. So stay tuned for that because I actually wanted to put some stuff, and it'll be pretty cool if you wanted to get some ideas also. So to start things off, I'm going to use some white paper bags, some tape, and a stapler. I will be using spray paint also for this DIY project, and I'll probably be using about 2 cans only because I'm not sure how much one can would fit, but we'll see how that goes. So what we're going to do is we're going to find some stuffing. You could come across this sort of stuffing, or you could basically stuff it with newspapers and like scraps and things like that, leftover paper that you use for paper mache or even newspapers, because we're going to be making more pumpkins, kind of like the paper mache craft project we did, but in this case we're using plastic bags and stuffing them completely because they will be going outside, so they need to be very heavy and sturdy. So this thing actually comes with 48, but we're definitely not going to be using 48. I'm just going to go ahead and see how many I can make. Okay, so I have here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 pumpkins, and you pretty much get the deal. They sort of look like pumpkins now. I'm going to go ahead and have to cover them all in orange, and of course the stem has to be brown. But generally, this is going to be on our balcony and also on the front driveway entrance. Alright, so we're going to be doing this outside. What we're going to need are some plastic gloves because we will be using spray paint and some newspaper or whatever magazines that you lay underneath so you don't get spray paint on the ground. I also wanted to add some garland to the decor because it'll be really nice. This is actually 9 feet each, so I got 2 of them because we have a lot of space to cover. And then here I have this creepy cloth. This is actually glow in the dark somehow, so that'll be pretty cool at nighttime. But yeah, so there's that. And then there's this piece that I want to add to the door. For the stems of the pumpkins, I have this brown tape here. Should be fine. Also, there are other things that we will be using, like twigs and even some flowers that I still have outside from the summertime. Flower pots, those sorts of things, and stuff to like stick to the door, all that sort of stuff I'll show later, because right now we're not really going to be putting all the decorations together. We're going to be focusing on the pumpkins. So I have 2 spray paints here. Last year I bought one and I noticed it lasts. I'm really not trying to make it like a very strong, vibrant orange. First I'm gonna do a first layer on all of them. I'm gonna try leaving the top so that we have a stem. And then later, if I have some like remaining spray paint, I'll go over and add detail. But other than that, we have a lot of pumpkins to cover. I am certainly not gonna focus on the bottom. That does not matter to me. I'm basically just gonna like do like a circle around. So now I gotta lay out some newspaper so that we could go ahead and work on the pumpkins. I just wanted to show you these things, but we won't be using that right now. Keep in mind this project is gonna be for Friday, and today is like what, Tuesday or Wednesday? Oh my gosh, don't even know what day it is. Yeah, okay, so then I also have to go around and collect twigs and sorts of things like that to add to the front piece. I already asked for permission and they said it will look good. Just as long as they don't really want like scary things like ghosts and like skeletons, which is understandable because I think autumn will look really pretty anyways. That's what I was trying to go for. So let me put this away, get the newspaper out, and start spray painting. Okay, so I'm going ahead and beginning to spray paint. I've already done one of them. So far, so good. I'm leaving the top so later we could put the brown tape for the stem. But yeah, basically gonna do that now to all of them. Okay, so I've done a few so far. Progress, progress. So actually one can so far has done all these. I still have 2 bags. I'm gonna start another can, but generally it pretty much did a lot. I'm still gonna go back and do some little areas like these little creases right here. But yeah, one can actually lasted a few bags. So now I'm gonna go ahead and open this one to finish off those. So from what I could tell, the bags only leave creases when I pick them up and put them down. So I'm actually going to put the tape first and then go back and fill these little areas with the rest of the paint. So let's go ahead and grab that brown duct tape. So I actually had showed earlier that you needed a stapler. This is just if I really want to secure it. So I'm gonna open this up. So this is what the tape looks like. It's called, let's see, what's it called? Sealing tape. So it's basically like packages and parcels. Okay, so you get the deal. I'm basically just gonna cut strips and wrap them around the stem. That's basically what it will look like. Okay, so far so good. I didn't even use most of this tape and I managed to give them all stems. Now what I want to do is with the remaining spray paint, just go over the little creases like here. Not that you can really see it, but I just want to be extra careful. Okay everybody, so I have completed the pumpkins. Right now I'm leaving them just plain pumpkins, but later after Thanksgiving, I will, here in Canada, Thanksgiving is before Halloween, so after Thanksgiving I will give them jack-o'-lantern faces, and that will actually just be very simple. It'll just probably be just some black tape, or yeah, tape would work if we do funny faces on these pumpkins. But for now, since it's still autumn, before Thanksgiving, I really like just leaving them as ordinary pumpkins. So I mean, it doesn't take long to dry. This is basically the completed version of all the pumpkins. I'm not gonna put them outside yet because I still have yet to gather some materials for the Friday the 13th home decor. For outside, I mean, like front doors, front porch, balcony, that sort of thing, driveway. So yeah, that's basically what this project is, part 1. Okay, so what I want to do is I still want to keep these flowers because these flowers would look wonderful mixed with the pumpkins. These flower pots still we could keep. That too will look nice. That big tree also. And then I have a balcony up there, and also I can put pumpkins up there and some decor. So yeah, it should be pretty fun. So I'm excited for Friday the 13th, and it'll be lots of fun to decorate. So I'll see you then.